Okay, this is a story about what Glastonbury is all about and what initiated Glastonbury, the festival. Okay, and now Glastonbury was chosen because of the name Glastonbury. Now, if you break that name down, it looks like this: G Las, Ton, and then Bury. So let's look at the first part: G Glastonbury, and then G Las Ton. So the Glastonbury crowd are the ton of the G Lasses. Okay, so the G Lasses, what are the G Lasses? The G Lasses are kind of led by the G group, the G, right? Now, the G is actually the double G. Okay, so the double G is adopted by the head family that own all the banks, all the hotels, all the hospitals, head of the Doctors Association, uh, and the head of the car companies, and they're known as the G. Right now, this all got stolen off the G by a rogue group that are coming now, bringing in the immigrants to attack us. So G Lasses is led by the G, and the G is the head doctor, adopted by the head of the hospitals, they're also called the G. Right now, I'm one of the G's. My brother Phil is the other G, and together we are the double G. And G Lasses are all of us, right? And we're also in the hospitals where we are the nursing association, for instance. We're also the ambulance services. However, the doctors in the hospitals are very crude and a homosexual group, and we'll talk more about them in a minute. Right. So now the G Lasses. Now with the G, now with Michael Jackson, he brought in Billie Jean, and he said at his Motown 25th anniversary gig that he was ready for something new, and he was talking about that how the G family had chosen me to be one of the double G, one of the G's of the double G. So I'm a Hindu and the Om group, and we're now head of the hospitals. All the hospitals throughout England and America are owned by the double G. Right, so when Michael Jackson does his introduction to Billie Jean, he says, "Are you ready for something new?" Because the old is creating cancers, AIDS, and obesity in the hospitals, and they are utterly vile homosexuals and very satanic. Okay, and attacking the music world. The head of the hospital, Sylvia Lubinsky, my adoptive mum, she hates them. And then she immediately made me the head of the hospitals with my brother Phil, and I'm an artist, a trained psychologist and a biologist for 15 years, and officially I'm the head psychiatrist and the head of the Doctors Association, and we're also the head of the nursing industry, and now Glastonbury is referring also to what Michael Jackson was doing, telling the world about something new for the world, for the public, something new actually inside the hospitals. Also, that's something new also owns the car companies and the banks. Okay, so it's new. Can you see? Om now owns everything. Michael Jackson says that. Now let's look at Glastonbury. G Lasses, Ton, and then BUR, the Queen's people, don't accept any complaints, and then a Y at the end there. Okay, so Glastonbury is basically G Lasses. Now, also, I'm the part of the double G that I own all the banks. I'm called Max. ATM machines are at Max. So the banks have been stolen off me, stolen off Glastonbury crowd and Glastonbury fans. Okay, so now also G Lasses refers to my girlfriends. Right, so I'm one of the double G, and I was actually sexually abused since I was 5 years old by a homosexual satanic group. Alright, now I broke away from that and I got in there with a beautiful girlfriend called Kate McIntosh. And by when she was 7 and I was 7, we were kissing each other and we started going out with each other. Okay, and then she became, because my granddad is a king, and then Queen Kate becomes now Queen, and then ABBA's song "The Dancing Queen" is actually about Kate McIntosh, who was 7 years old, not 17. Okay, it's a true story. Dancing Queen. It's about my girlfriend Kate McIntosh, and she's one of the G lasses, and we're all Glastonbury. Okay, now don't forget that me and Kate, we did something that is rather peculiar if it was one of everyone else, but you have to understand I was being sexually abused by a satanic group, and this is our breakaway. And I'm asking, I'm saying this to everyone at Glastonbury. You're also being attacked by a satanic group that's running the government, and making all the cuts, and all the cost of living has gone up. All the Huntley gangs out there, and what we know is called Zombie Britain. Right now, that's satanic Britain attacking us. Right. So Glastonbury too has been attacked by a gay paedophiles group that are No Girls Allowed group. So Glastonbury has the right to break away and get and become and appreciate and join in with the G Lasses. And that G Lasses is also Glastonbury, and that's why Glastonbury was chosen as a venue for the music festival. I was also adopted by Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe that had an affair, and she said I would become America's #1, and also I'm called the Rock of the music world. Michael Jackson said I'm something new for the hospitals. He was utterly delighted that I was chosen. He loves the young people. He created. So, G Lasses is about Kate McIntosh, and she was 7, I was 7, and we were very in love. Kate looks like Bo Derek, and actually Bo Derek is playing Kate McIntosh's part, a Scottish girl, a really lovely girl, a lovely family, and we fell in love, and this was my escape from a sexual abuse satanic group that were breaking the law all over the place around me with adult homosexuals, and I was tired of them. Actually, we both were, and we went off and eloped, if you like, and now we're all Glastonbury. Okay. So Jumbo is my granddad, and Jumbo is the King of England. Okay, and Glastonbury is all about us. Okay, and that Queen Kate McIntosh, who's also the real dancing queen, she's the real Queen of England as well, and the Queen of Glastonbury without question. Right now, also Oasis, the brilliant Oasis, sing their song Champagne Supernova. It's actually about a sexual event by the gay satanic group that are sexually abusing me. That's causing me and Kate McIntosh, forcing us to elope away from them because they're a group from Pluto into homosexual pedophilia without any consent. Me and Kate McIntosh fell in love. We were consensually in love. We were normal. A wonderful situation. We both loved it very much so. And we are the Queen. She is the Queen of England. The Queen of Glastonbury. And Oasis' song Champagne Supernova is about the gay paedophiles masturbating in front of little boys aged 7 years old, and that those people doing that masturbating are attacking England. They are what you call satanic Britain. They're attacking America and the rock world. They're attacking Elvis and Marilyn Monroe. They're attacking the whole music world. And then also, without question, they're targeted Glastonbury, because the gay paedophiles are a No Girls Allowed group, and Glastonbury is the complete opposite. Over and out. So the gay paedophile groups, the satanic groups that have targeted the girls, especially Glastonbury, the people that are doing that, targeting them, are McDonald's, actually all the school teachers, all the car companies, okay, all the train services, those train drivers, they are targeting, they are the homosexual paedophiles group, Champagne Supernova, masturbating in front of little boys and coming all over the place. They are the train services, right? And there are no girls allowed, and they banned Glastonbury because they're G-lasses. And also, Michael Jackson said, "Welcome for something new." Glastonbury is now the head of the hospitals instead of the ageism system of homosexuality, pygmism, cannibalism, AIDS, obesity, cancers, and a number of diseases, all inflicted, including COVID. Now, with the OM system, and me and Phil, we're cleaning it all up. We're compassionate people. We care about the public. We wouldn't attack them. Sylvia, who made me the head of the hospital, she knows that about me. She knows that about me. She knows me very well. I know I love Sylvia. I lived with Sylvia for several years. I've known her for a long time. And she adopted me and made me and Phil the head of the hospitals, also head of the banks, head of the car companies, head of the hotels, and all the properties. So all the hotels out there are also owned by this head family that are also owning the hospitals, and we're all known as the Double G. Now, it was all stolen off us. The whole thing was stolen off us, stolen off Glastonbury. They are the official head of the hospitals, the doctors, the nurses, the ambulance, okay. So, Jumbo, my granddad, is the King of England, and they adopted me. And then also I was adopted by Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley. And Glastonbury is about me and my girlfriends. I had my girlfriend Queen Kate McIntosh, but also I went out with Queen Sarah, who's been played by Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne is playing my cousin, who I also went out with. I'm adopted. And also I went out with Queen Becky, who is a Southern Irish girl, a beautiful girl, and she's been played by the brilliant singer Becky Hill, who sings her song Disconnect. It's about how Glastonbury needs to disconnect from the enemy, take back everything that we own, including the banks, the head of the hospitals, the properties, and the car companies. All of this has been stolen off us, off Jumbo, who is named after an elephant. Right, so now, so Marilyn Monroe adopted me because she had 2 babies, and the doctors in the hospitals killed her babies. So she had to adopt, and I got adopted by Marilyn Monroe's team soon after she was murdered, okay, by the doctors. Right, so now the Spice Girls, they're all based on my girlfriends. And Baby Spice, Emma Bunton, is playing Kate McIntosh's part, which is what Glastonbury is all about. Okay, I hope we all understand more about what's Glastonbury at, and we must enjoy this incredible festival that dates back to the ancient pagan festivals of the Celts that danced around the festival in the northern India, that then went into northern Europe, became the Irish Celts, and then the festival, the Druids and the Neolithics. That's post-Krishna time, Neolithics. And then now we've got Stonehenge, and then now we've got Glastonbury, which is the same team, and doing and celebrating in exactly the same way as we always have. And it's beautiful, it's very expressive, it's very productive, it produces industry, it produces the benefit system that Krishna said, free food, free medical system, and free accommodation for all his followers. This then became the benefit system that's owned by the T Group. and Glastonbury. So we own England and the student world. Anyone using the benefit and housing benefit, we'll own them if you're into Glastonbury, because we're the tea group and Krishna, ancient Celts, and the pagan dance of the Northern Indians. That include lots of music, improvised music and singing. And then these days in America and the West, and now it's rock music, folk, blues, and all the genres of music that you'll see at the brilliant festival, a renaissance of Celtic wondrousness, Glastonbury. So the Celtic festivals date back to the Stonehenge, and that Stonehenge is actually also ancient Krishna people, and that the Stonehenge is a circular festival site, and that all circular festival sites are from northern India, and the pagan dance of the ancient Krishna people that also dance in a spiritual dance around in a circle, and it was very sexually charged, a sacred dance that celebrated women. It was like very women heavy celebrations. Krishna, very few men about, but however, it was, and then that's the government as well, and then that's the law. Okay, so Stonehenge was the law, right? And it's also ancient India, right? And then now it's the Celtic people, and then now we have Glastonbury, okay, and then that's also a celebration and a circular sacred energy where women's power, women's voice is more important, and their contribution is actually vital for a promising society. Okay, so Glastonbury is about me and my girlfriends, and also how my girlfriends are all the queens, and then therefore they are all of Glastonbury. Now, and you can see in my other video, I'm called Max, and I'm one of the double G. Right, my brother is Phil. He's a Latin guy from Argentina, a really nice guy, a trained musician, and we both love music. I'm a musician too, and I've got some singing videos. If you just some clips, okay. So now, G Lasses is about me and my girlfriends, and then also I'm Max. Now I have had the bank stolen off me. At Max is the ATM machines. You see, the double G owned the banks, but it was stolen off us, and we are Glastonbury. The people that stolen it off us are a satanic homosexual paedophile group that we've been talking about. Right, now, so they've stolen the banks off the double G that are also Glastonbury. G, Lass, Ton, and then BUR. Alright? Now, also, they've stolen the Max Medi electronic companies off me. I'm Max of the Max Electronics. That makes 500 billion a year. Right, so you can't actually steal that off people. You can just I can just relocate where that money goes. And I'm giving 200 billion a year to Glastonbury supporters and fans. So you now have a blank check for 200 billion a year. 200 billion a year. I own Max Media Electronics, and we are Glastonbury, and I'm giving this money to Glastonbury supporters and Glastonbury goers. Right, and music fans. Right, so now, 1 billion is 500 million times 2 is 1 billion. And I'm giving 200 billion to Glastonbury fans because I own Max Electronics. If you have a look at the videos, all the evidence is there. And it was stolen by a satanic homosexual group. But they've been caught, and in court of trial of justice, they immediately go to prison chained for the rest of their lives. And we take back our banks. The double G owns everything. Michael Jackson said he really wants something new in his Billie Jean presentation. Right, so with your blank check and your money, well, the way you get your money is you take it back off the people that stole it off you. Okay, so the money's been stolen off you actually. I'm passing it on to you. You can now go and collect your money that was stolen off you. Actually, 500 billion a year, Max Media Electronics. It belongs to me and my engaged girlfriends and wife, and also Queen Pilgrim is being played by the brilliant Taylor Swift. Right now, we own Medimax Electronics, but stolen by a satanic gay group, homosexual paedophiles. Now, I'm giving this money that cannot be stolen, and I'm relocating it to Glastonbury fans that now have 200 billion a year to play around with. And go and get your money off the people that's stolen it off us. Who's stolen it off us? Well, it was corporation and actually McDonald's, the car companies, the train services, okay? Also the schools, the colleges, the nightclubs and all the pubs. So all these people, anyone in these premises can be taken and imprisoned until our money is taken and given back. And then we can sell people and make our money back any way we can. Right, because we can make and we can also get hotels and buy because we know the hotels and the car companies are also the gay satanic group that stole all the banks off the double G. The hotels have done this, stolen it off Glastonbury fans. Glastonbury fans own those hotels. Right, so that was stolen off you by a satanic gay paedophiles group. Right, and they're objecting to G-lasses. They are a no girls allowed group. What does Glastonbury fans think about that? Now go and take back your hotels too. Right, so with your money you can buy your hotels and take back the hotels and then sell them and collect a lot of money for that. Alright, so you can do that with cars, people and passengers. Alright, yeah, you got mobile phones and all the electronic items out there. Alright, that's also Max Media Electronics, owned by Glastonbury people, must be taken back and owned by Glastonbury people, not a satanic gay group that have stolen it all off us. So with your money, you can go and take back anything you want. If you're nearly homeless, well, you can change your situation and take back any property, and you've just bought it, and then you sell it, and then you make a lot of money, and then buy your own property. So with the satanic gay group that are running England, well, this is a really good day for Glastonbury people and hopefully happy days. Because England is satanic Britain and it's utterly miserable for Glastonbury people. And then now they're going to get a lot of money and they're very rich and happy days.